PCP Practice Test 2026 Principal Certification Program Exam Questions and Test Prep. Question 1. Which of the following is the primary goal of instructional leadership? Managing the school budget, improving student learning by supporting teacher development, enforcing student dress codes, organizing school fundraisers. Instructional leaders focus on the quality of teaching and learning. Question 2. A principal is reviewing student data to identify achievement gaps. This is an example of data-driven decision-making, micromanagement, public relations, school board compliance. Principals use data to inform school improvement plans. Question 3. What is differentiated instruction? Giving every student the same assignment. Tailoring instruction to meet the individual needs of students. Teaching only the honors students. Separating students by gender. It involves adjusting content, process, or product based on student readiness. Question 4. According to the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act (FERPA), schools must publish all student grades online, protect the privacy of student education records, allow anyone to see any student's file, keep records forever. FERPA protects student privacy. Question 5. A professional learning community (PLC) is characterized by teachers working in isolation, collaboration among educators to improve student outcomes, a monthly meeting with the principal, a social club for teachers. PLCs focus on collaborative learning and shared responsibility. Question 6. When a principal conducts a walkthrough observation, the main purpose is to fire teachers who are struggling, provide quick, frequent feedback and monitor instructional trends, check if the room is clean, deliver mail. Walkthroughs are informal tools for instructional improvement. Question 7. In school finance, equity refers to giving every school exactly the same amount of money, ensuring students with greater needs receive the necessary resources, the value of the school building, how much a teacher is paid. Equity focuses on fairness and meeting specific needs. Question 8. The SMART acronym for school goals stands for simple, managed, action-oriented, real, timely, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, time-bound, small, moderate, achievable, results, today, strategic, multifaceted, academic, rational, tested. SMART goals are a standard for planning. Question 9. Which leadership style involves sharing decision-making power with staff and stakeholders? Autocratic, distributed leadership, laissez-faire, dictatorial. Distributed, or shared, leadership empowers others. Question 10. School culture can best be described as the physical building of the school, the shared values, beliefs, and behaviors of the school community, the curriculum used in the classrooms, the state law governing schools. Culture is the personality of the school. Question 11. A summative evaluation of a teacher typically occurs at the beginning of the year, once a week, at the end of a specified period or year to measure overall performance, during every lunch break. Summative evaluations provide a final assessment of performance. Question 12. When dealing with a conflict between two teachers, a principal should first pick a side, ignore it and hope it goes away. Facilitate a conversation to understand both perspectives. Transfer both teachers. Mediation and communication are key to conflict resolution. Question 13. Zero tolerance policies in schools usually refer to mandatory punishments for specific infractions regardless of circumstances, having no homework, allowing all behaviors, strict grading scales. These policies often involve predetermined consequences for weapons or drugs. Question 14. What is the purpose of a school improvement plan (SIP? To describe the school's history, to provide a roadmap for achieving specific student outcomes, to list the names of all students, to justify a tax increase. The SIP is a strategic document for growth. Question 15. A principal who models the behavior they expect from others is demonstrating servant leadership, instructional coaching, lead by example, transaction management. Modeling expectations builds trust and sets the standard. Question 16. Which of the following is a qualitative data source for a school? Standardized test scores, attendance rates, teacher interview responses, graduation rates. Qualitative data is descriptive and non-numerical. Question 17. In the context of special education, LRE stands for lower reading efficiency, least restrictive environment, local resource evaluation, legal rights education. LRE ensures students with disabilities are educated with non-disabled peers as much as possible. Question 18. The Title I program provides federal funding for athletic programs, schools with high percentages of children from low-income families, new school buses, teacher retirement. Title I aims to close the achievement gap for disadvantaged students. Question 19. Formative assessment is used to assign a final grade, monitor student learning to provide ongoing feedback during instruction, test students at the end of high school, evaluate the principal. Formative assessments happen during the learning process. Question 20. A principal's vision statement should be written by a consultant and filed away. A shared aspiration for the future of the school. A list of rules, only for the website. A vision should inspire and guide the entire school community.